Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the stream. Today we arrive at Silverstone for round 4 of Divine Eye Racing Season 5 Division 2. Currently on board with Roberto here, going through the middle sector with about 5 minutes remaining here in qualifying. He's sitting in 8th place with a 1 minute 27.5. Flat out through Cop's corner there. Nicely done for the kick Sauber driver. Opening up the DRS. He's down on his time. Roughly a tenth and a half off his personal best. So he aims to set a better third sector than he did previously. And hopefully for him, that can improve his lap time. He bounced over the curbs there a little bit too much, and I don't think that's going to help him. He's down by almost a second, so he lost tons of time in the final sector. We're watching Kodoy now through the last couple of corners. Powering to the start-finish line. What's it going to be for Kodoy? 4th place into the 1 minute 26s. Solid lap from the RB. Queasy makes his season debut today. He was on vacation in Japan, so we welcome Queasy back to the grid here in Divine Eye Racing. So from P1 to P17, we've got only a 2-second gap. So as we've seen many times before in Division 2, we've got a very, very tight field, particularly the midfield, which is always great to see. If you look from 5th place Naismith down to 15th Expedito, 10 positions are separated by only a second. So Queasy up to the line now. He improves by just over a tenth, but it's not good enough to gain any positions. 2 minutes remain here in qualifying. Back on board with Motion God. He's up on his time, currently in 14th. Big lock up there. Final corner now. Kodoy has retired. I believe it was in the pits. Motion God improves, but not his position. He stays in 14th. Everyone's on their out lap now, pretty much. So they're getting prepared to start their final flying lap of the session. Wazaa currently in 10th, barely into the 1 minute 27s, and he's off by 3/10. So that is not what Wazaa would have wanted. He is not deploying any ERS. Now he turns on the overtake button. So at first I was going to say that maybe he's doing a prep lap, but I'm not too sure anymore. So we're going to come back to Wazaa a little bit later. Ishii is on a lap. Open the DRS. Seven thousandths of a second up on his time. Despite those very robotic controller steering movements, he's actually in 7th place. So Ishii definitely has some pace around here. 1 minute 27.5. Easy flat through there. That's very impressive on a controller. Ishii is 400ths up on his time. He needs a 3/10 time gain to improve to P6 and maybe even P5. Naismith has just went up to P2 with a 1 minute 26.7. Very solid lap from the McLaren. Ishii now improves. Oh, he doesn't improve. He's down by just less than a tenth. Oh, Naismith. Oh, never mind. That was his previous lap. Let's see, Shiv. Okay, who's the Ferrari? It would be Big Turns. Big Turns. Big Turns. 3/10 up. So this could put him in P7. Let's see what it is for Big Turns. P8. Just under 3/10. Barely ahead of Roberto as well. Only 0.003 of a gap there. Shiv approaching the line. P11. 5/10 time gain. Roberto up to P9. What was that? It was a Mercedes. It was Super Sean. He put it into P10, and then shortly after him, Expedito in P11. We've got a yellow flag that looks like to be... Who is it? It was Tonga. Big Turns, or King Papa's in 7th after crossing the line. Tonga on his flying lap has lost it in the final corner. Mini turns now. Let's see what he can do. Up to 13th. And just one more car. And that would be Naismith, who is in the pit lane. So there you have it then. Despite... Oh, sorry, Vatsa actually put it into second place. We did not see that. So Vatsa takes away second place from Naismith, puts on the front row. But despite that big mistake at the final corner, Tonga did not need an improvement. Tonga will start this race from pole position, a 1 minute 26.5. So Tonga pole position by 1/10, 1 minute 26.5. Going down the rest of the grid, we've got Surivatsa, Naismith, Kevdeslice, Kodoi, Bartofor, King Papa, Ishii, Big Turns, Roberto, Super Sean, Expedito, Mini Turns, Waza, Shiv, Motion God, Milo, and Queasy. There is no formation lap, of course, so I'm going to take a look at the standings and give everyone a brief update. In first place in the driver's standings, we have Tonga with 58 points. Already quite a commanding lead out there in first after only 3 races. In second place, we've got Kodoi with 39 points. And in third place, we have Kev the Slice with 37 points. Moving to the constructors' standings, Alpine sit in first place with 65 points. Red Bull are in second with 47 points. And Visa Cash App RB are in third place with 43 points. If you have any predictions that you would like to share for today's race, please feel free to put those predictions in the chat. Looks like we're just waiting for Motion God to rejoin the lobby, and then we can get going here for the race at Silverstone. I think we are going to be going any second now. Five red lights. It's lights out. And away we go. Suribatsa gets a blitzing start off the line. Who's going to take the lead? Into Abby, side by side. Tonga and Suribatsa. Suribatsa has to back out, but does he send it? He does not. Tonga is your race leader for the time being. Naismith getting racy into the Wellington straight. Naismith side by side with Suribatsa still. Everything seems to be neat and tidy so far. Whoa, side by side, Kev and Kodoy there. Oh, Kev, massive slide. Ishii picks up the scraps and moves up into fifth. Kev the Slice losing loads of positions. I wonder if he has damage maybe. Look at this side by side. The Bartofor and Super Sean, the championship rivals last season. Super Sean is going to prevail this time. Oh, Kev the Slice looking to capitalize on a mistake from big turns. He's all over the back of the Scarlet Ferrari. Going through Abbey Corner now. Into Village. Let's see if he goes for the send. He does not. Your hero of lap one. There's tons of them, isn't there? Ishii, Big Turn, Super Sean, Mini Turns, and Shiv have all gained 3 positions so far in this race. Your biggest faller is King Papa, down 7 positions already. Contact between Expedito and Mini Turns. Oh, what a move from the Williams of Expedito. Goes for the switchback on the Mercedes of Mini Turns. And that is points position for Expedito. Incredible stuff. We're going to switch to the tire screen now, where it's mixed strategies all around. We've got about half the field on mediums and half the field on softs. Suribatsa getting close to Tonga. He's going around the outside into Stowe corner. Suribatsa has taken the lead of the race. Oh! Bartol spins out of the final corner and makes contact with the wall. He is now down in P17. Mini Turns and Shiv side by side. Mini Turns backs out. Queasy is getting past Milo as well. Let's see what Shiv can do into Brooklyn's. Down the inside, late on the brakes. Wazah still there on the inside of left field. They're still side by side. Who's going to come out in front? Side by side into Cop's corner. Let's not do this. Are we going to do it or not? Smart decision from Wazah to back out there, but he's got loads of pressure from Mini Turns behind. They make contact. Mini Turns backs out, which could have saved his race. If he kept his nose stuck in there, that might have been the end of his British Grand Prix. Look at the overspeed that Mini Turns is getting. He's gaining back those positions now. Back up into 13th place. Got a battle for P8 going on between Naismith, Expedito, and Roberto. Roberto looking to go down the inside of Expedito. He's going to get the DRS boost here down the Wellington Straight, but so does Expedito. So I don't think this is going to be an easy pass for Roberto, and it's not. He doesn't have the overspeed. Big turns going wide there at the exit of Chapel. Thankfully for him, he has a big enough gap to stave off the attack from Ishii for now. But we've got a pretty good battle heating up at the front of the field. We've got Surivatsa leading, Tonga in second, and Kodoy hot on his heels in third. Let's see if Tonga can do anything here. Into Stowe. Kodoy looking to go down the inside. Tonga with the outside line carrying more speed was able to defend. Well done from the Alpine driver. Ishii has gotten up into 4th place, getting past the Ferrari of big turns. Tonga appears to have a much better run on Surivatsa on this lap compared to last. Let's see if he goes for a move here into Stowe down the inside. Goes Tonga, pulls out of the slipstream, and that is your new race leader. Tonga has retaken the lead of this race. Kev the Slice has some incredible overspeed there on Super Sean, and he has gotten past him. Kev the Slice now sitting in 6th place. Whoa, big snap of oversteer there for big turns. Ishii is gaining loads of time in the slipstream. Look at how close it is between these 4. Exit is key here. I don't think Ishii got the exit that he would have wanted. He's unable to overtake big turns. Oh, here we go. Kev the Slice down the inside into Village. Still side by side with Ishii. Ishii's got the inside line for the loop. Kev the Slice goes for the switchback. Doesn't have the speed just yet, but he's all over the back of the Alpine. He's got DRS as well. Does he send it down the inside into Brooklands? He's a little bit too far back. So despite the slipstream, I think Kev the Slice is running higher downforce than Ishii, and that allowed Ishii to stay ahead for the time being. Oh, Ishii made a mistake coming out of Chapel, and this time it's going to cost him. Kev the Slice moves up into the top 5. We're approaching the pit window now for the soft compound runners. They should be making their stops within the next couple of laps. And mini turns is your first retirement of the Grand Prix, retiring in the pits. Ishii and Kev are side by side here, battling it out once more. Ishii has a look to the inside of Brooklands, but decides to hold station for the time being. And in the midst of all this battling, it has allowed Naismith to catch up to the back of the pack. So now we have big turns, Kev, Ishii, Super Sean, Naismith, and Roberto, 6 cars, all fighting for 4th place. Oh, Ishii goes well off the road there. Is it going to be 2 moves in one straight here for Naismith? He made contact with Sean, which slowed him down a little bit, so he's going to get past Ishii, but can't get past Super Sean just yet. Naismith down the inside on Super Sean. And that was a very, very well executed move for the McLaren driver, but he's now out of DRS range. He's further than 1 second behind the car in front, so he's going to get it down the Wellington straight, but he's got to make sure that he keeps his pace up, or else he will not get it for the hangar straight. Still the same top 3 out there at the front of the field. We're going to move down to this little scrap here for 13th place between Milo and King Papa as the McLaren hunts down the Ferrari for 13th place. Kodo is in the pits, so he is the first soft compound runner, the first driver. I mean, Bartofor made a pit stop, but if you exclude him, he is the first driver to make a pit stop here today, and so is Ishii. So they have completed 10 laps on the softs, and now they are coming in to put on a fresh set of mediums, which should take them to the end. So now it will be very interesting to see if Surivatsa responds and makes a pit stop to cover off the undercut from Kodoi. And it's close for Milo, but not close enough just yet. We're going to move to the front here because we're going to have a change in race leader. Surivatsa has retaken the lead of this race, but he's coming into the pits, so he will respond to the undercut from Kodoi. Let's see who comes out of the pits first. Big turns, dives into the pit lane as well. So does Super Sean. So it looks like all the soft compound runners are making their way into the pits. Expedito stays out, and so does Shiv. Where's Surivatsa? He's currently trotting down the pit lane. Kodoi is currently just making his way down the Hamilton straight. We're on board with Kodoi, and there's Surivatsa ahead of him. So the undercut did not work for the RB driver, and now his tires are a lap older than the Williams of Surivatsa. Oh, massive snap from Kev the Slice. Nearly lost the car. And what was surely going to be an overtake that would put him into second place, he's going to have to settle for third at the moment. Both Expedito and Waza have dived into the pits. Same with Shiv. Oh, and Shiv has to avoid them. That could have been a very, very nasty incident. But Shiv not only avoids that, he also benefits, gaining 2 positions in the pit lane. Very cheeky stuff from the Aston Martin. Kept the Slice 3/10 back at the start of the straight. DRS enabled for the Red Bull. He's going to go around the outside of Stowe Corner. What a move from Kev in the Red Bull. Beautifully executed from him. And now he finds himself up into second place. These are crucial laps for Surivatsa and Kodoy as well. They're both on fresh medium tires. If they're able to gain any time at all on Tonga, who just made his pit stop, then they might find themselves ahead of him. Let's see. Where's Tonga? Just coming out of the pit lane. Is Kodoy going to get him as well? He just falls short. But as you can see, Surivatsa has now taken track position, and he finds himself out in first place. So Tonga is on the soft compound tires, faster, fresher tires, but it is worth noting that he's going to be on those for 13 laps. So surely, by the end of this race, Tonga is going to be having trouble with his tires. If Surivatsa can miraculously keep the lead, or at least keep within DRS in second place, then he is going to have a very, very good chance at winning this race. Kev the Slice overtakes Naismith once more and takes the lead of the race. Oh, wow! Kev the Slice fakes a move into the pit lane and baits Naismith. I'm not sure if Naismith meant to pit anyways, but nevertheless, that was a very, very good tactic from Kev. Naismith is now in the pits, and Kev has to focus on his own lap times. I presume he's going to be in the pits at the end of this lap. You can see that he's got his hot lap enabled. So if he is coming in this lap, he needs to put in the best lap time that he can. Make sure that he stays ahead of Naismith when he comes out of the pits. Hello, Philip. Welcome to the stream. If you're from DER and you're supporting the D2 racers here today, thank you very much for your support. If not, and you would like to join the league, then you can find the Discord link in our bio. Expedito down the inside, but going very, very wide there at the exit of Brooklands. Was unable to get by. We've got Ishii and Naismith swapping places here through Maggots and Beckett's. Naismith prevails. Yellow flags. Appears to be Kev, I think. So Tonga has overtaken Surivatsa. The key here for Surivatsa is to keep it within DRS. He also has pressure behind from Kodoi now. So this is going to spice things up very much as Naismith uses the overspeed to overtake Super Sean. So Naismith also doing a very good job carving his way back up the field. On board with Kodoi gaining in the slipstream, and Kodoi has now overtaken Surivatsa, so maybe his pace is stronger on the mediums. Now let's see if the RB driver can have a crack at getting Tonga. Kept the slice. He's now into the pit lane. Let's see where he comes out. He's on a fresh set of softs. He's got 10 laps to do on those. He should come out of the pits. Oh, this is going to be interesting. He's going to get overtaken by all of them. So Kev, by staying out longer on the mediums, now finds himself down in 9th, and he's got about 4 seconds of gap to make up on Ishii ahead. He does have the tire advantage, but in terms of track position, he is not in a favorable scenario as it stands. Tonga slowly running away with this race win. 2.6 seconds behind him is Kodoi. Roberto, of course, still has to make his pit stop. Surivatsa has gotten back past Kodoi. So, in the event that Tonga picks up a penalty or something like that, Kodoi and Surivatsa can work together for the time being, pulling each other along in their DRS. And then if that penalty were to come, then they could battle it out for the race win. Not too much else going on track except for this battle for P11 between Waza, King Papa, Expedito, and Milo. And Waza makes a mistake coming out of the final corner. He gets overtaken by King Papa, but then King Papa makes a mistake. Waza re-overtakes him. Expedito goes round the outside of Abbey. What a move from the Williams driver. Oh! And King Papa forcing himself off the track on the outside. They're still battling, himself and Expedito, but King Papa is going to move back up into 12th place. See if he can re-overtake Waza now. Down the inside into Brooklyn's. Waza goes very wide. Contact between Expedito and Milo. Milo lost some time from that. Expedito gaining on Waza, but Because of Wazah's DRS, he's unable to get by. He fakes a move into Vale. Wazah does not fall for the tactic. So Wazah actually fell out of DRS, but Expedito still doesn't have the overspeed to get past. We're going to move up to Kev the Slice here, who has used those fresh softs to his advantage. He's already cut that 4-second gap to 5/10. Let's see if he can overtake Ishii here into Stowe Corner. DRS wide open, and he absolutely sails past the Alpine driver. It just goes to show how much extra speed you get with a fresh set of softs. Entry, apex, exit speed are all in your favor. I'm going to switch to the penalty screen. Based on this information, Expedito will overtake Wazah. Big Turns will overtake Naismith. Those are the only position changes at the moment. Kev the Slice looking to go down the inside into Luffield, but nothing doing just yet. Yellow flags is Naismith. Naismith has crashed. Right there somewhere. His car has disappeared. So that completely changes the complexion of this race. We now have a safety car. Surely everyone is going to be coming out into the pits. Tonga and Kodoy. Tonga. I'm not sure if he missed the pit lane, but Tonga has stayed out. So now everyone behind him is going to be on fresh softs. I'm not sure why Roberto didn't pit. I mean, to be fair, he's actually on 3-lap-old softs. So this works out beautifully for him. He's actually going to move all the way up to 4th place. So Roberto benefited massively from that. Ishii decided to stay out as well. That was not a good decision, I'm afraid. Expedito stayed out as well. Yeah, late in the race, safety car comes out. Track position really doesn't matter. You want to be on a fresh set of softs, because if you're not, you're going to get absolutely eaten up. Yeah, you can see the Bartofor opted to stay out on 17-lap-old hards. He was at the back before. Even if he made a pit stop, even if he stayed at the back after the pit stop, at least the gap is cut down and he has a chance to make up positions. So this was crazy, because as Tonga just said, he was oh wait, hang on. I have to pull out my phone to read that comment. But Tonga had a 4-second gap. He was comfortable out there in first place. And now he's got Kev hot on his heels on a fresher set of soft tires. Let's see, live chat. I was 100 meters in front of the entry. Very, very unfortunate for Tonga. As soon as the safety car came out, he had passed the pit lane entry. So assuming Motion God can catch up to the back of the pack, the safety car will be in this lap. And the Bartol is pitting. Yeah, those of you who have watched my streams before will know that I have made this comment many, many times. If a safety car comes out late in the race, you always, always, always want to be switching onto the fresh set. I say from experience, I was in 4th place, absolutely chilling. 5 seconds of gap behind me. Safety car comes out, I'm on 12 lap old hards, I didn't pit, and I finished the race in 12th with only 2 laps to go. So, I can't stress enough. Touchki, the legend himself, is in the chat. The co-owner of Divine Eye Racing is in the chat, so everyone else, please say hello. We currently have a thrilling finish to this race. As we said, Tonga had a very comfortable gap out there in first, but not anymore. And we're going to get 3 or 4 laps of racing. Depends on when the safety car comes in. And it is not coming in this lap, despite the pack being all bunched up. So, interesting decision from the FIA. But we're going to get 3 laps of racing once the safety car comes in. Yeah, even Tonga, Kev, and Roberto aren't really in great positions here. When you look at Kodoi, his softs are fresh. Tonga's are 9 laps old. That's pretty much the end of the stint. So this is going to be very, very interesting. We do know that Tonga probably has the best overall pace out of anyone, but he's going to be held back by his tires. So this is going to be really, really close. And it is anyone's game at this stage. Penalties, of course, are going to be a huge factor as well. Ishii and Roberto have 3 seconds. But yeah, if you have any predictions, feel free to put them in. I'm going to say... This is tough. I'm going to say Srivatsa 3rd. Tonga 2nd. And Kodoi 1st. Yeah, Kodoi's going to win the race. I think the same, but we're going to see. Kodoi 1st, Tonga 2nd, Srivatsa 3rd. Not trying to put any bad luck on anyone. That's just a wild guess for the finish of this race. Being only a 10-race season, all the points count. Obviously, Tonga has that comfortable lead in the championship at the moment. But, you know, it is still anyone's game because it is still very, very early. And these races are crucial. So Kev, Kodoi, Srivatsa, they can all gain up valuable ground in the championship with a good result here today. On Tonga's go, we are going to start the final 3 laps of this race. And he is off. Tonga is off. Kev the Slice stuck with him beautifully. Less than 3/10 between the Alpine and the Red Bull. Roberto already getting past Ishii on his soft compound tires. Kodoi getting around the outside as well. Oh, there's contact between Kodoi and Ishii. And Ishii doing a good job not braking too late and understeering into Kodoi there. Tonga has to weave like crazy to keep Kev the Slice behind. No DRS until one lap has been completed, so it is pure slipstream and battery at this stage. And Tonga has gone too deep on the exit of left field. There you can see his 10-lap-old softs are not doing him any favors right now. There you can see Ishii on the medium tires, already a sitting duck, and we haven't even completed one lap yet. Look at the difference in ERS. Tonga on 38, Kev on 78. Does Kev go down the inside into Stowe corner? Tonga does a great job keeping the speed up on the outside, but they're still side by side here. Kev the Slice around the outside into Vale. Kev the Slice is your new race leader as we're starting lap 25 of 26. We've got 2 laps left. Kev the Slice and the Red Bull leads this race, followed by Tonga, and behind him we've got Kodoi. Kodoi has a look down the inside into Village. He now has the outside line into the loop. Oh, and contact! Tonga has taken out Kev the Slice, and Kodoi is your new race leader. Tonga down the inside into Brooklands with the DRS open. They're still side by side. Towards left field now. Kodoi has the inside line. Oh no! Roberto hits Tonga in left field. Roberto is tumbling down the order. Thankfully for Tonga, he keeps it there. But for once, the first time that I've ever done comms, the predictions are 3 for 3 as it stands. Can't count out big turns either. His low downforce setups could come in clutch here. Down the hanger straight. He's gaining on Suribatsa. Round the outside. And big turns. Has moved up into the podium places. Big turns. What a race it's been from him in the Ferrari. Kodoi leads the pack to the final lap of this race here in D2, Season 5, Round 4, Silverstone. We've got yellow flags and it's King Papa at the final corner. This is going to be very interesting. What do the drivers choose to do? Do they go for the move down the Wellington straight, or do they save it for the hanger straight? Do they even have the speed to go for the move? Not just yet. Super Sean and Kev getting very close to Surivatsa going through Kopp's corner. We have half a lap to go here. Who is going to prevail? Here we go. Big turns in the Ferrari. Looking to go down the inside into Stowe corner. Tonga round the outside. Does he do it again? Big turns us up into second place. It's the final corner now. Does he get the exit? No, he doesn't. Kodoi is going to come home to win the British Grand Prix. Big turns will come home in second. And Tonga finishes in third. What a finish to this race that was. We were 1 for 3 in the end on the predictions, but Kodoi did win the race. So the most important prediction was correct. And Big Turns, hands down, earns driver of the day. A last gasp effort there with the safety car. It benefited him massively. And again, the low downforce setups that we've been seeing from Big Turns really helping him get the moves done. Yeah, Kodoy, he had the softest or the freshest tires, excuse me, going into that safety car restart. And he kept a cool head into the final 3 laps and was able to get the job done. But yeah, I have to say, with the safety car restart like that, when it's anyone's game, to have no big incidents, that is very, very impressive. And it says a lot about the drivers in Division 2. They've had great racecraft so far this season. It's been an absolute joy to watch. And I could not be more proud of them. They're putting on a great show for all of you guys. Oh, we're not going to get the results then. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is an absolute thriller, just like all the rest of the races in Division 2 so far this season. So we will be seeing you next week for round 5 here in season 5. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.